Hey, what's up guys, Bajheera here. So for this video, we are going to be looking at a leg day that I did, and I know I've been posting a ton of leg day videos, but honestly I think that now and for a while, leg days have been my absolute favorite. I think they're the most demanding, and squats in particular have been kind of the main exercise that I feel like I've been putting my maximum effort into. Everything's been seeing progress, and I'm really happy about that. Like my deadlift is up to 455, which is pretty cool. My bench is up to 355, which is also awesome. And even though my squat right now, my max squat is 435, I think that I probably have a little bit more in the tank if I ever wanted to go for another max attempt, but I'm trying to hold off on getting too fixated on just max attempts right now and allowing myself to really dig in and do days like this where I'm basically doing 10 sets of squats above 325. So my warm-up, if you guys have seen my leg day videos, you know how I warm up. I basically do, body weight, bar, 135, 185, 225, 275, and now I do a few sets of 315 a lot of times while I'm going up to this. So I do a fair amount of sets warming up. I'm trying to avoid doing too many warm-up sets nowadays. But I think that helps me get loosened up, get some blood flowing, and I think one of the main things is just kind of get my mind right and get ready to lift some heavy weight. So the bulk of this workout today, and a lot of what you guys are going to see, is going to be 6 sets of 5 reps at 325 pounds, and that's pretty good. I feel like I must have missed recording my 6th set or something, so maybe you have to take my word for it that I did 6, or you can of course check the video on the stream if you want to. By the way, pretty much all of my workouts nowadays are streamed on Twitch, twitch.tv/Bajheera if you guys haven't been there before. It's where we do, our daily gaming and gainsing, I suppose. It's been a lot of fun doing the gym streams, but definitely still want to get these gym videos out for you guys as well. It's a priority for me to be able to share my training with you guys vlog style, so I'm going to keep doing that as well. But anyway, 325 is the working weight that I've sort of bumped myself up to for the past couple of leg days. I think this is maybe my 3rd leg day training with 325. But this is the first leg day that I've done 6 sets of 5. A lot of times I'll do 5 by 5. And today I didn't really think I wanted to go up in reps, and I didn't really want to go up in weight yet. So a lot of times what I'll do is, in order to do something better than what I did before, which is kind of like the main goal for my training, is basically get in the gym every day and try to do something better than I did the day before. I decided to do a 6th set of 325, and then following that theme, as you'll see soon, I also decided to do 4 sets of 3 with 365, and that was a lot of fun too. So basically, my squats these days, you'll notice I have a little bit lower of a bar position on my back, and my stance is a little bit wider. And the reason for that is basically, for whatever reason, that's what feels good to me. A lot of people ask, like, high bar, low bar, which one do I prefer and why? And I honestly think, or which one is better? Like, I honestly think that, your bar position and the way that you have your feet positioned is really going to have a lot to do with just your biomechanics and what feels comfortable for you. When I'm doing lower bar and when my feet are a little bit wider, basically what I feel like that allows me to do is access the strength that I have in my hamstrings and use my quads in a particular kind of way where everything just feels really protected. Like, I don't feel any sort of pressure in my knees, and I can use my core in a really powerful way to go down, a little bit below parallel on even heavy squats and be able to power out of the bottom of the squat and still feel really good about it. So basically that's kind of the things that I'm thinking about. And a lot of times with the lower bar squat is I feel like, once again, all of the pressure of the squat is kind of isolated within, like, really high up in my quads, and it basically, like, the pressure maybe stretches to my mid quad, and beyond that it's hitting my hips, it's in my hamstrings, it's in my glutes, and definitely in my core, like I mentioned. So once I'm able to lock in that kind of lower body tightness, I know I'm in a good spot. Of course, upper body tightness is also extremely important to me, and I feel like that lower bar bar position on my back allows me to really use my lats and keep everything nice and tight, so I can just, you know, get my core tight and be able to drive with my legs as well. So that's kind of why I squat the way I do. And in terms of form advice, I mean, there's a lot of different resources that you can find online. You know, one of the resources that I like to use is Super Training. That's another YouTube channel where they actually do real powerlifting. I don't really consider myself to be much of a powerlifter just yet. I think that's a fun kind of idea to approach. I feel like that's kind of a fun direction to have in mind for my training nowadays. I know we talked about it a lot, but basically my plan right now is I still want to do like competitive bodybuilding, like physique in the future, but I do also plan to bulk for, I think this is like, you know, we got my weight back up last year after my competition. This year is about getting stronger and actually growing. And I think I'll probably continue that trend for at least another year or so. Right now, I'm keeping my calories not too insane. I think I'm eating around 3,500, 3,700 a day, which puts me in plenty of a surplus to train hard and grow. But the idea is to not put on too much body fat unnecessarily. And I feel like the amount of body fat I have right now, I'm comfortable with it, but I don't think I need to go all that much more, especially if I'm going to be bulking for a long period of time. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now with my diet and training. Working hard and keeping my diet in a place where I feel like I can continue to make progress with my strength gains and with my training, but not go too nuts with the body fat gains. So I know that we're doing some squats right now, but it's on my mind, so I just want to mention it to you guys. One of my goals that I've got going on right now as well is pushing for rank 1 in WoW. So I've gotten Gladiator for like the past 6 seasons in a row, and that's amazing on both my characters, Horde and Alliance. And you know, this season I feel like it's the time that I really want to try to make a solid effort for rank 1. I think one of the issues is always trying to find players to play with, having a team to play with, but it seems like I've been able to get a few solid sessions in. Both of my warriors have been close to 2,800. You know, the rating goes up and down. Right now, my Horde warrior is actually higher than my Alliance warrior, even though that's been how it's been for a lot of the season. Then my Alliance warrior got higher than my Horde warrior, and then they kind of swapped ratings. So my Alliance is like 2712, my Horde warrior is like 2778 or something like that. So basically, I'm 100 points or so away from rank 1 on both of them. But that's, you know, that's doable. It's got to put in the work. So it's just kind of one of those, you know, one of those things I'm thinking about. And, you know, I can kind of compare it to my lifting a little bit where, you know, I am willing to put in an exceptional amount of work to accomplish what I want. Obviously, with the situation of World of Warcraft, yeah, it's not just you against the weight. You gotta have a team. You gotta, and things change up a little bit. But in terms of my my commitment, definitely can get, you know, pretty intense about it. So I'm pretty intense about getting rank 1 this season. And a lot of times my gym vlogs turn into just kind of what I'm up to vlogs. So that's what we're going with now. The sort of stream of consciousness, what's on my mind. But yeah, you know, that's kind of where I'm at. Just got off of having some good sessions. Last night was, you know, a session where I went up on a Horde, went down on Alliance, and I'm just trying to stay focused, trying to stay positive, and I think that you know, training helps me do that. So I'm looking forward to today's training session. I'm probably gonna do some chest day on the stream, see how that goes. Might be even a heavy chest day today. We'll see. Could be a fun one. Oh, and by the way, so I think that, just to be clear, I did show you some warm-up sets, I think. I think I showed you 2 sets of 275, and now we're doing, obviously, all this has been 325. But anyway, I want to continue to ramble about WoW a little bit, just because I feel like there are some positive vibes to be shared, especially after, like, you know, a night like I had last night with our arena matches. It's like, anytime that you're setting your mind to something, anytime that you're going after a goal that matters, obviously, it's going to have difficulty, obviously, it's going to have ups and downs. But I think the main thing for me, and that what I've learned, is that consistent efforts is the most important thing. And I think that's like something I've talked about even with respect to like doing YouTube and doing Twitch, is that like exceptional moments of exceptional effort are definitely important. But I think that what sort of defines me and me being able to do what I do is just kind of like that relentless tenacity. And fortunately for me, I have a somewhat relentless, you know, tenacious attitude, because I'm not especially overly talented at anything in particular. I don't think I shine in any particular way, but the fact that I'm willing to continue to put in effort at things I'm passionate about. So you guys know that I'm like super passionate about streaming, super passionate about YouTube, super passionate about my lovely wife Jenny, and fortunately all those things, you know, go pretty well. I think YouTube is being a little bit weird recently. Like, I don't know if you guys know about like the unsub bug where people just randomly get unsubbed to the channel. I mean, I see some people in the comments being like, yo, this is like the 3rd time I've been unsubbed to your channel. And I'm glad that those people sub back, and I'm also sorry that that happens. So like, if YouTube doesn't show you guys my videos, I usually just think it's up to me to just produce better content. Like, I know I always want to make more montages, I always want to make more guides for you guys. Fortunately, I was able to get some guides out. I always want to make more character videos for you guys. It just all has to line up with the other goals that I've got going on. So, you know, my in-game goals right now, definitely want to get rank 1. We had a lot of real life stuff going on last year, getting married, getting the new house, and so that took priority. But, you know, hopefully we can knock out, you know, a solid rank 1 this season, and then have some fun making some montages and stuff like that. My goals with my training, obviously we put in a ton of effort into, you know, getting ready for Muscle Beach competitions. Ended up getting 1st place in that, which is tremendous, amazing. It was, you know, super proud moment for me. Even though, you know, I'm definitely not the most just raw, talented, you know, physique athlete, I suppose. But I think it was the work that I put in and my dedication and me being able to just stick to something, you know. So it's more than just the grind. I understand that, but you know, it's the kind of thing I have to remind myself is that, you know, you do have to put in the work no matter what. And for me, getting rank 1 and things like that, it's gonna require, you know, not only work but also some luck. We're gonna have to get a little lucky, at least with like the queues and stuff, and especially when streaming, you know, you make yourself a bit of a target for people being like, oh, they're queuing up, let's go get them, you know, with the counter comp or things that give us trouble. But, you know, all of those things included, you know, I don't expect it to be easy, but I do expect myself to continue to at least try to rise to the challenge. And I know this is like a gym vlog, but hopefully you guys don't mind me rambling away. And speaking of Jen, like, look, she is so amazing. She is tremendously supportive in everything that I do, and I know I'm talking a lot about, you know, the work that I try to put in, but, you know, I wouldn't be able to do this stuff without Jenny. You know, wouldn't be able to produce the kind of content we do on YouTube, wouldn't be able to do the daily streams quite the way that we do. I mean, it's just like, she is the cornerstone of everything that I do, and, you know, my best motivator. You guys are amazing, but hope you guys don't take it too personal if I say that Jenny is the one that definitely carries the squad around here. But I think I'm finishing up with my sets of 365 here pretty soon. Looks like we're just kind of grinding away. My leg days, as a lot of my workouts are pretty long workouts. But that's you know, I enjoy training. That's one of the reasons people ask me, you know, do you go to the gym every day? You ever take rest days? And rest days are fine and everything. I think they're good for recovery, and I definitely don't hesitate to take rest days sometimes. But if I have my way, I will be in the gym every day. Just like, you know, if I have my way, I'll be queuing 3s every day. If I have my way, I'll be making sure I spend time with Jenny, get some good quality time in, making sure I get my editing in every day. That's just kind of the way I do it. So once again, it just kind of follows that theme of consistency. Consistency in terms of your effort, consistency hopefully in terms of your output. You know, not only you know, are you going to be going to the gym every day, hopefully you will be consistent in terms of trying to be better every time you go into the gym. At least a lot of time, like for me, the structure of my workouts, just to, you know, just jump from topic to topic, I know I'm doing that, but my workout structure is usually like, I have heavy squats, heavy bench press, heavy deadlifts. All those lifts get their own day, basically. I mean, maybe I'll throw some curls in on chest day, something like that, but basically I'm going balls to the wall with heavy weight for at least 3 days a week. And then some of the other 4 will be like bodybuilding style. I'll probably do like two sessions of arms and shoulders during the week, and then I'll do, I mean, I don't really like, it's just like a rotation, it's not like a weekly, I do this on Monday kind of thing, if you know what I'm saying. But I'll do two arms and shoulder days most likely, and then I'll do a bodybuilding chest day where I'll do, instead of like heavy reps, I'll do like 10 sets of 10 up with something. And then I'll do back day where I'll do like pull-ups and bent over row and that kind of stuff, where it's really more about the volume and it's more about just getting in a lot of reps, because I still enjoy training that way. Not every day is going to be like the maximum heavy day, and that also helps me recover, like, and it also, you know, keeps me from getting too beat up, and it also helps maintain some amount of muscle mass. Although I do think that training heavy like this it's gonna build some muscle mass. Like, don't get me wrong. But I just enjoy training with some high volume kind of bodybuilding, just get in the gym and pump some weights kind of thing. So to finish off the workout, we did, 10 sets with really heavy working weight, but I always wanted to, well, not always, but today I wanted to finish off with a set of 400, just because, I used to finish my workouts with a set of 315, with just one for 315, and it was tough. And now that we've been getting stronger, we're able to put up 405, which is pretty crazy, and it reminds me of a time where getting Gladiator was a crazy thought. It was the pinnacle of what we could do in WoW. And then here's just another. It's the same rep, just from the stream, so you can feel the hype. But and then we've gotten Gladiator 6 times in a row now. So on 2 characters, so 12 total Glad titles. So now little bit of struggles along the way for rank 1, but just want to keep reminding myself that you'll surprise yourself with what you're capable of if you're willing to put in the work and get the job done. So that's what I'm hoping for with my titles for the end of the season. Wanted to share this workout with you guys and do a little bit of rambling. It helps me. Hopefully it's entertaining to you. And I appreciate you guys watching. So thanks once again. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace!